What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is about Devil May Cry. It's called Devil May Cry is Insane by our dog, Beta Korea. Use that. As always, make sure you drink your water. Discord link in the description. Link to all my socials in the description as well. Nothing wrong with pre-firing the like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You hit them bells so they'll be here or on Twitch. I got 24 hours to do 3 good deeds. Yeah, I'm assuming based on the thumbnail, it's based off the new one, which I still have yet to watch. So we finna get put on game. I have played the games though. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Oh, yo, welcome to the channel. I'm happy you clicked. Let's get straight into it. So Devil May Cry starts, and we see some massive building. Looks like some Saudi Arabian prince's extra pool house, but at the same time, we see the Foot Clan, and they are running through the halls. Like, I know I didn't just see a zip line. They think they in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. They start looking around while these
But they locked in, bro. If you're gonna pull off the heights of the year, you gotta have the equipment, man. Lester taught me that.
Jesters have no idea. Like, who picked this outfit for the guards? Hey, if I seen these guys, I'd want to rob them too, bruh. Looking like a free lick. I ain't gonna lie. Someone gotta kill they stylist, bro. He is straight trolling. The Foot Clan hacked into their security system off a MacBook and then planted some C4, blowing down their walls and then blowing all them down. Like, yeah, bruh. This is what happens when your guards are living in medieval times. Bro gave them swords. We are not in the UK, bruv. There's probably a 14-year-old kid in Atlanta named Walk 'em Down Jay that can handle this whole army with his one switch. They start robbing this place, moving like it's Payday 2 until a bunny man pulls up. Like, ain't no way Vanny just came out the darkness. This is why you don't shut off your cameras, bruh. You need them to check the hallways and check the box. Y'all really trying to rob this place for 2.5 million? Yo, wait, how'd you know our offer? I was the one who offered it. This man breaks the glass, grab this sword, looking like it cost 200 Robux, and it's the sword of demon.
Brother, if you were hiring people to rob your... Bro. 2 of his people got killed, by the way. This, like, he's a demon, bro.
Knight Sparta. Then he turns around and cuts his man's head, and it bounces off the floor and rolls. Like, wait, bruh, don't ruin the merchandise. I got use for that. I could use that. That's the goodies. They start shooting bullets right at the bunny, but he just smiles in their face. And that's when I knew he was finna lock in. The bunny runs up on one and punches this man off his feet, smacking the wall. Bro was there hanging like a painting. Bro was there hanging like a bug after he meet my shoe. And then he speed bits the other guy. So even the owners of the building try to help the robbers. But Broski said, who picked them goofy ass fits? I gotta kill y'all for that.
I was about to say, I thought he hired... Okay. So weirdly enough, he hired them to slime out somebody else. And then he slimed them out. He really hired them for no reason, to be honest. For millions of dollars, by the way.
And then he pressed a detonator. Some of them try to run off and got crushed. Other ones try to dip and got hit with another bomb. This start was crazy. I've never seen Devil May Cry or heard of it, so seeing this was truly an experience. Then it cuts to this woman, and we see her walking with her baby. Hey, excuse me. Excuse yourself, back to the kitchen. As she's picking herself up, we see some demon clone her baby as her toys dragged off into the distance. That cheap ass Clarence toy, I would have let it go. But no, she's white, so she goes down the scary alleyway. While she's turned around, these demons run up on her and grab her by her neck. But then they get shot in the back. This right here is our main character, Dante. And it's like he has Hall of Fame badges. He put his barrel to the demon's mouth and blew it. Then turned around and exploded the other one's stomach. These cannot be normal pistols. He got them pack-a-punchers, no way. The other one tried to use some spikes, but he dodged them all and jumped off this building. This man went upside down and sniped the demon. That's aura farming, but like whatever. Shorty looked up and seen Dante, and he's like, greetings and salutations, Huz. Did you like the way I handled the ops? Not gonna lie, she was not feeling him. Why did you help me? Because I got hired for a job. That's when the baby tries to sneak Dante, but he almost got caught in 4K. You just know that demon got the meanest side eye ever. Dante went to do an inspection, but the demon grabbed onto him, and he was about to kill bro. Stop, that's my baby, leave him alone. No, that's not your baby. I know. She did not just smack this man after he saved her sorry ass life. This is why you're a single mom. Should have fed her to the demons, bro. I ain't gonna lie. With her distracting Dante, he gets away. Then it cuts to the news, and they're reporting some recent demon attacks. And we got to see an Asmongold cameo in this show. I cannot take this seriously because his room looks like India. Then it cuts to the government, and they're doing a VOD review of the Bunny Man's 20 kill win. They pulled up the kill cam. He was talking crazy in it too. Yo, twin, please tell me you recorded that. Is your camera on, twin? A 1v20 is crazy. These are LeBron numbers, bro. I'm smoking all your dead, bro. If you watching this, bruh, I'm smoking your dead, homie. There's no way a furry dropped a post-game interview after doing a squad wipe in real life. Meanwhile, Dante's at a restaurant, and this girl hands him a napkin with her number on it and a kiss mark. She gives it to him, then hits his emote, and he still didn't get the message. One day he gonna realize and be traumatized. We all in our life fumbled a baddie, and to this day, I get chest pain when I think about it. Anyways, he gets this weird feeling, and my man starts moving like Quicksilver. He ran up on this dude and picked him up by his shirt like a Disney bully. Now peep this though. He charged this up, then threw him across the room. Then he grabs the girl, jumping over the counter, right before a gas-filled truck flies into the building. Like, that's a devious plan. Who made this? But his brother walks out the fire that's been dead for years, trying to attack Dante, but he weaves, bro, then hits him with 2 body shots and a headshot. Good aim. I like that, Dante. His alleged brother turns into some blue goo and starts running around. He makes it all the way down to the basement, so Dante says,
Yeah, but the question is, if it's a clone and it's in an adult form, adult Virgil has to be alive. And I played the games. I know bro's not. He didn't die.
You know what? I'm finna go there too. He shoots a circle into the floor, breaking the floor, and goes down there. To be honest, he could have just used the stairs, but like, that's a good clip right there. Anyways, we see the Goop Man creeping around. Meanwhile, the police are looking for answers on demon hunters, like Dante. They get the name of this fat man, and they go to raid his club while he's in it. He tried to do the dash, but forgot he's fat, and got knocked out by a door. They take this man in, and he's like, listen, twin, I don't break, I don't bend, I don't fold, I will not snitch, I don't rat. You're looking at a life sentence here. This man started singing like my queen, Pink Pantheress. Bro was telling everything. It was Dante, I swear. I've never done anything like this before. Anyways, Dante's still fighting Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens. Bob turns both his arms into blades and tries to cut up Dante, but my boy's lead game is unmatched. He cannot be real though. He started doing backflips, not once, but twice in the same fight. He thinks he's Ice Show speed with the backflips, like cut it out, bro. He was shooting while he was in the air too, but then he said, dressing up as my dead brother? Hell nah. He started shooting at Bob, and we went into first person, like, hold on, bro. Don't drag me into this. I'm just a spectator. I ain't trying to catch no hands. I ain't trying to fight this demon. But he knows some ball, dodging his bullets and letting off a fire extinguisher. We thought bro was gonna pop out, but no. Substitution jutsu is crazy. But then he pulled up and grabbed Dante. And don't tell me he's moving like the lion, because the lion doesn't listen to the dog. I can't finish off that quote, but if you know, then you know. But this man extends his tongue to snatch off Dante's chain. I ain't never seen a robbery so freaky and disrespectful. Like, why you got an extendo throw anyways? Like, can I try? Anyways, Dante couldn't allow this.
Yo, what's with you and throats, man? You and heads, bro. What's going on, bro?
So he locked in and started fighting back, punching this man right in his jaw with his gun, and then snatched back his chain. Bro was on the floor looking fried. Like, yo, man, this edible ain't shit. 25 minutes later, bro started turning himself into a bomb or something, getting all big, but it was a trick. He turned to a bat and just ran away. Like, how you finna sneak attack Dante and run away? The fat man and the vice president are having a conversation, and the vice president says they sent a team after the bunny man, and he turned the party into a sleepover, leaving one person alive. Here we hear some story of Sparta, the champion of demons. He split the human realm and the demon realm into 2 separate realms, with his sword and 2 pieces of his amulet. Then the one survivor comes in and gives him the last info they need to track down Dante, because obviously they can't trust bro. He's wearing the key to their realm on his neck. In the next episode, we see they hired a bunch of bounty hunters and also the tactical strike force, all hired by the vice president. Listen, get the necklace, but babies shouldn't have ice cream. Yeah, wait. Go to Dante and snatch his chain. This guy in the crowd was like, nah. I ran a fade with Dante before. I can't do it again. He got a metal plate in his jaw. 500,000. Oh, never mind. Let's get that nigga. Hear me out, but 500K is not that much for this job. This man is the vice president, making me split
for 50 million. I'll fight the Demon King's son. Brother, what? He's giving you a one-way ticket till you know where you're going. Down, the same place Gumball Soul go to.
500K with like 30 people. I'm finna end up with slivers for dinner. They go to leave, and this girl's like, hey, cowboy, come back here. He started joking like he was finna get some cheeks. Like, no, you not, bruh. But when that door closed, look at his face. Bro knew. She said, we're demon hunters, you know? I have these anti-demon bullets. If only there was a demon around. She ripped this man's shirt off, exposing him as a demon, and bro transformed into I don't even know, bro. Level 100 chop boss right here. If I'm ever built like this, just kill me, bruh. Put me on my misery. He tried to go for the president, but she caught this man mid-air, then used seismic toss like Charizard, throwing him at the wall, then walked him down and blew his head up. Then she had the nerve to spit on him. Like, damn, bruh. His head was already busted. Calm down. Then the survivor comes in, and he's like, hey, ma'am, I want to join your team. Is it okay if I join your team? The president said I could be on your team, so like, hey, nigga, shut the fuck up. Then they bring out the fat man Enzo, aka Dante's employer, and the plan is to use him. So Enzo goes to Dante's apartment and gets trapped. Dante was waiting for him in the darkness with his gun out. Meanwhile, the hashtag boss call has been made. They hop out the black SUVs ready, and for some reason, Dante forgives Enzo. He is used to this. Me personally, I say use the fat nigga as a shield, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, the first team comes in and they jump through the window just to see a chair in the spotlight. Well, Dante starts kidnapping dudes like Spider-Man. That chair turned around and we seen Enzo got his character customized. Meanwhile, Dante is playing pool, but at a different level. He's playing so hard, he sends the balls flying and knocks out 4 dudes. One guy hit so hard, he was sent flying to the wall. And apparently, Dante is Tracer from Overwatch. Bro got 0 build movement, dodging all these shots. Bro vanished and started helping them shoot at him. This might be a level 100 flank. Then he shoots the lights out and starts running around them. He even went back to take his coat off Enzo. That is crazy disrespectful. Bro playing dress to impress while he's in World War II. Where are the cops at though? All these gunshots. We got a professional upstairs neighbor here. He started running and started knocking them out. One of them got flicked in the head like he Sasuke or something. Grown man on the floor over a flick. One of them got sweep kicked into the air and Dante waited for him to fall back down over a flick. One of them got sweep kicked into the
holding right trigger,
air.
Bro? Let go. Let go and aim down, please.
And Dante waited for him to fall back down just to use him as a projectile. We even got a kill cam. We seen bro's POV of the team getting whooped. Then he went behind this man and stole his bandana. He used a 99 overall ankle breaker, tying this man up with his own bandana, then kicking him forward just to hit this emote. Bro did not just turn him into a bull and then let his head fly through a brick wall too. He just out here doing shit just because he can. He picks up his sword, then turns on some music, while SEAL Team 6 is raiding his apartment, from every angle you can imagine too. And he's out here hitting these emotes like, what is going on? They bust into his room, and ain't no way. This man's charging up a steel pillar. He threw it at them, knocking them boys down like some bowling pins. And look, they didn't even make it into the room yet. This apartment might as well be his domain expansion. He's dropping triple doubles in here. Then other dudes bust in, and he just runs straight towards them. He snatches one guy's gun and throws it at his own homie. Bro just got
honest, if I'm human, I'm gonna keep it a band. If I'm human, it's like, to keep it on a real note, if someone's dodging bullets, we're not equals. Especially if you're under the interpretation that he's human.
In the face with an AR-15. He finna wake up looking like Red Skull. Then he pulls up on these 2 dudes, snatches a clip, and puts them into a spin cycle.
Always like
2 dudes, snatches a
when they like do the kick where they split their legs,
clip,
because it requires maximum flexibility,
and puts them into a spin cycle.
Hey, doctor, let me get a heal.
What the fuck? Are you black?
Bro tried to run away from the back shots and got put into a cutscene. It was so bad. The other team was in the load, just spectating watching all of this. Anyways, Dante's inside, using his sword like a boomerang. The big man shows up and he's like, hey Dante, remember me twin? And tried to sneak Dante, but he just caught the punch and doubled that shit. Bro got one shot and he's that big. Meanwhile, this girl said she's going in alone and jumps across the building, landing through Dante's window, and she starts using her own men as shield until she pulls up on Dante and shoots his little gun that snatches off his chain. He went right after her, chasing her across these buildings, and it was looking like Mirror's Edge, especially when he cut her off and she jumped right over his head like she really got hops for real. Then landed and said, no matter what you say, you're still a demon. Ripping off his shirt just to see he's just ripped, and bro kind of like me for real. He kind of sexy for real. He's like, what? You think I'm a demon? You are, and I'ma kill you. She knew right there and then it was time to run. She was playing real life Temple Run. They were sliding off buildings and stuff. This is a typical New York scene. Only thing missing is like 20 Dominicans looking for a bacon, egg, and cheese. If I threw a bacon, egg, and cheese on the floor, I'd probably get jumped by Mr. Poppy 25, and he'd lick it up off the floor like it's a fountain of youth. Anyways, she falls off a building and Dante catches her, pinning her to the wall. Like, bro, kind of freaky for real. But this girl might be in the KKK. She's like, all demons are evil and should be dead. My favorite rapper is Kanye. He gets his necklace back, but she kicks him in the face, revealing it was actually a bomb, which she
She got the rocket propeller boots. She could have really
blows up in his face, and she somehow doesn't break her back after this fall. She runs off with his chain yet again, but he gets up immediately and starts chasing her, following her into a room, or what he thinks is a room. She hops out behind him with the Zapatron, and she's officially captured this man, injecting him with explosives. Then she reveals it wasn't an alleyway, bro hopped in the trunk of a car. And then her team hops out, and they're all smiling. Like, what is y'all smiling for? Y'all didn't even show a car. And then her team hops out, and they're all
take that mask off. You do not deserve the moniker. Hey, my boy right here kind of cold though. Mess with the cap too. Oh, yeah.
Smiling. Like, what is y'all smiling for? Y'all didn't even show up. Wait. Why weren't you in my 500 push-ups in 1 hour stream, which I completed because I'm the GOAT. Anyways, Company 1 stream, completing the game on Monday, live at Benji Main. I hope to see you there. Don't miss it like you missed my other stream, bro. Don't miss that. In episode 3, we get a flashback of that demon hunter girl, and basically, she was a nerd obsessed with monsters. Until one day, they was walking home from a movie, and her mom was eyeballing this man so deviously. Like, what's going on right here, bro? Staring contest? No wonder he got mad. He was finna turn her daughter into a meal while their dad just sat there watching, but luckily, he got hit by a train. After this, the dad goes crazy, knowing that he's a balding pussy. So for that reason, she's racist and hates all the demons. Anyways, the government's trying to move Dante across the city when suddenly, there's a traffic stop. And I already knew this was part of someone's devious plan. All of a sudden, we see some bombs on the side of a building and they detonate. And then we see the bunny is on this building with a RPG. Like, who was this man's plug? How did he get his hands on this? Bro shot it right at Dante's car, flipping it. Then some demons pull up out the gutter. And no, bro, they're CGI demons. Bro, why? The show is gonna be a 10 out of 10. Why did y'all add this? It's fine though, it's not too bad. So this girl hops out, trying to fight all of them. Meanwhile, her team is trying to fight the bunny, and they get embarrassed quickly. He didn't even move from his spawn point and clapped the whole team. There's some trained soldiers getting clapped by a dude in a bunny suit being a furry. Meanwhile, the girl's fighting this blue monster demon, and she jumps over this man, exploding his head, while also fighting the big black demon. She was out here doing full backflips, thinking she's Dante, just to get smacked out the air. To be fair though, she was fighting a 1v5. It cuts back to the bunny, and he catches a survivor and the scientist lacking in the truck. So he robs him for the amulet. When he leaves, the scientist says, "Hop your way out of this one." And he smacked the grenade back while he was smiling.
Why are we giving call ups?
Brother really popped out like Vanny behind the curtain. What did they do to make this man so evil? Dante finally broke free and went after the bunny man, but he upped his RPG at a school bus full of kids. Nah, this man is a sicko. So Dante had to jump in front of the school bus, fighting off a whole grenade while the bunny said,
Did he? You telling me he couldn't have kicked it and then used this rocket propulsion to make it like move? Oh, but it could have hit someone else. He could have parried it and made it go up, bro. I don't know why he blocked an explosive.
"Alright, bro, I'ma holla at you." Bro took their car and dipped off. He somehow made a car robbery 10 times worse than GTA. Somehow though, Dante spawned in a motorcycle and went after the bunny. He jumped off this bridge and he got on their tail, but they started throwing doors at him and demons at him too. Bro had to dodge fire and other cars. One time, he jumped off his bike and went through a whole car, landing back on the bike. Like, this right here is ridiculous, bro. He probably could just went around it. Then he started driving and pulled the Frankie, driving over this demon's face, and somehow turned this into a combo, cause he went back and used the bike as a sword, smacking both these demons in the face, then revved the engine. Anyways though, he locks in, chasing the bunny, and his eyes start turning red. But at the last second, when he's about to get the bunny, the explosives that girl planted in his blood go off. "Looks like I've got to keep pushing you, Dante." Pushing him how? The nigga face just blew off, bro. Give him a break. At the end of the episode, we see Bob robs this guy and takes his form. In episode 4, the girl reveals she put a tracker on the amulet and starts telling everyone, "Get up, y'all. We're going to go get the bunny." Yo, I would have said, "Who is we?" Cause did you not see what just happened, bruh? He called 5 demons and he got an RPG. But of course, this guy's like, "I'll go with you, my queen." Bro, I know who you are, buddy. Yo, she really fell for that? And this man started flexing like Lucky. He said, "Shh." Dante wakes up and he's on a plane tied up with Enzo and also the vice president. How did bro kidnap the vice president? The bunny pops up on the TV and he's like, "Y'all finna die unless Dante."
He has both halves. The copy dude copied an adult Virgil. Virgil had the other half, which is blue. Dante had the other half, which is red. That makes so much sense.
Dante, son of Sparta, awakened his powers. And mind you, this whole time, Dante's been denying that he's a demon, and I'm thinking, bruh, how do you think you're regenerating, bro? You are not normal. Anyways, the girl W keys arrive at its base, and it's in some apartment complex. When they move in, the doors behind them shut, and there's also no signal. This girl got stabbed in the back and dragged up. They just got hit with a level 100 flank. It was looking bad too. This girl got her sword snatched with no effort. Everybody out here was getting smoked by poison ivy. This girl pulled out some ninja stars and she threw them at poison ivy and it did no damage. I don't even know why she tried that. So she upped the ante and blasted her with these spikes. This dude took the blast for her and I don't care, bruh. This team is sorry. They was talking crazy, smiling at Dante for this performance, bruh. Y'all are ass. The main girl was the only person putting up any type of work, and even she was getting clapped right now. She knew damn well it was time to run, so she went and hopped in the elevator. And how did this even work, bruh? I feel like characters be forgetting how slow elevators actually are. In real life, she would have been dead a minute ago. She got up there though, in some apartment hallways, but shorty got hit with a gas trap. The whole place is a setup. Average New York apartment complex, man, what can I say? But the gas had her tweaking. She was seeing all her dead homies. They must have put the SpongeBob cart in that smoke. She was getting chased by the big black demon though, so she had to go knock on a random door, and some friendly demons opened the door. They wasn't trying to let her inside, but they folded cause they're nice. But the big black demon came knocking in, talking about some, where is she? Bro destroyed their table, but she wasn't even under there. She was in the locker like DBD, like hold on now, DBD reference? But when the demon finally left, she has the nerve to hop out the locker with her gun out. Like, bro, if it wasn't for them, you'd be in the hallway getting done like Jason Todd. He was like, please, please, I'm a hooper. Don't shoot me. I'm not a member. I don't bang. No, you're a dirty helliger. Go back to where you came from. But the wife says, even the demons don't respect demons. Their king turned the air into poison, so they had to come here. Wow, they moving like that? Listen, I'ma trust y'all, I'ma save you. Meanwhile, the plane Dante was on, yeah, that shit exploded, bruh. And now every single person is flying out of it. In episode 5, we see Dante falling from the plane, but he just decides he's him, jumping towards some parachutes, grabbing a couple. Then this man dives down like it's Fortnite, catching this girl and giving her a parachute. Then it cuts to the main girl, and she runs into the blob monster. But she quickly finds out bro's the imposter and shoots at him. But her shooting alerts Poison Ivy, the green demon from down below, and she starts running up the stairs trying to get to her. And she's also getting her ass whooped, so she said, wait, she started singing, talking about some let's work together. If you take my form, you can get access to high-level security files. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't just say, stay on that side, bruh, stay on that team. He actually took the deal and transformed into her. But at the same time, the green demon finally gets there and mistakes him for the girl. She shot down the blob by accident, and I ain't gonna lie, that was a 200 IQ play right there. So then she hops out and fries the green demon. Meanwhile, Dante finally awakens his powers, turning into some big-ass ugly CGI demon. And I'm sorry, bruh, but this form was some ass. Get this out of my face. He better never take this form ever again. But nonetheless, he saved everyone from falling, dropping them off at a rooftop. But then the blue guy comes back and they get into a fight. Honestly, I am not covering this CGI battle, bro. It's just not gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It was already hard enough to see myself. Meanwhile, the girl uses the bunny's control room, saying, demons, listen, I'm not racist anymore. I'll save you. My team will rescue you and get you to safety. But then Dante crashed to the building with this blue guy, and she still might be racist, bruh. Cause the way she upped this gun and blew his brains up, bruh, no hesitation, real quick. Yeah, bro, she got some anger to let out or something. They get up and start talking, but this video starts playing from the bunny. Listen, I don't even play no games. Bring me Dante alone or everyone else gonna get it. Like, who is funding this man? He got RPGs, live holograms, an apartment complex. Like, he's really rich. Meanwhile, the soldiers save all the demons, but the vice president called and said, nah, listen to me. We not saving anyone. Bro called for the mass clapping of every demon. It was bad, bruh. They had kids getting gunned down. I can't even show that. In episode 6, we got some weird flashback about the bunny, and we see why he's a furry. He used to get bullied as a kid. Like, he's basically just a loser. So he ran away to the demon world thinking, oh, they won't bully me here. Yeah, he got bullied there too, bruh. You're not built for that demon life. So he tried to go back to the human world with his team, and they all got dropped. Besides him. Brother, you cannot be switching teams. You was getting bullied as a kid, you're getting bullied now. He was the only survivor, talking about some, now, we go down the rabbit hole. Nigga, shut your corny ass up, bruh. That is not hard. In episode 7, we see Dante in the girl hole. Nigga, shut bullied now. He was the only survivor.
If you notice, there's a stitching right there. So it's definitely like a mask he got on.
Talking about some, now, we go down the rabbit hole. Nigga, shut your corny ass up, bro. That is not hard. In episode 7, we see Dante and the girl argue about who's going to stop the bunny. So she betrays Dante, shooting him in the leg, then locking him inside one of those trucks. Why don't they just go together and jump this man? But whatever, I guess.
Can never be Jujutsu Kaisen.
She pulls up on some dude and says, "Give me the car, little nigga." Drives off in his car, thinks it's a little McLaren too, something nice, right? Then shoots the back of his truck and uses it as a ramp to fly across these buildings. Then smacks a demon, hops out, shoots the car, exploding it, and the demon falls down to an alleyway and dies. Then she gonna land like Michael Jackson right on the bunny. I gotta give it to her. Flawless rotation, okay? She's at dead side, still has a lot of mats, she has gold loot, this is looking good. Then she drops his briefcase to reveal some big ass gun. So when the black demon flies over towards her, she blocks him and just sends this man blasting off again like Team Rocket. And from here, she switched her class to the AR and dropped a horde of them. But one of them still ran up, managing to cut her, and he put some crack on whatever he cut her with, making her poisoned. So she quickly passed out. But when they're about to send her to the Juice WRLD concert, Dante shows up, dropping like 4 of the demons. He dropped some voice lines, but I'm not gonna lie, bruh, him sounding like Ichigo was throwing me off. The bunny said, "Wait, let me show you my world." And for some reason he agreed to this, I don't know why. They step into the demon world, and it's just stinky ass shit, bruh. They ain't living in hell, bruh. This is India. So he instantly left. I wouldn't want to be in Isagi's domain expansion either. They got that green smog flying around. But Dante's still ain't trying to help them. So the black demon flies back over, and Dante blocks him, but loses his sword while doing so. So he has to dodge, bro, then run around and grab his homie, using him as a sword. But it turns out he got no durability. Bro broke immediately. Dante had to craft him into some boxing gloves and box the black demon with his friend. Like, that's low-key crazy. But I'm not gonna lie, he was working him too. Anyways, he jumps back onto his sword, and they start going crazy. This is looking like Bleach all over again. But Dante gets hit in the face and then kicked, and this dude bounces off the floor into the demon realm. Now they're fighting in Davy Jones' locker. Like, this place got it bad, bruh. Looks like they were boxing in the middle of a Taco Bell bathroom. They're fighting in an Asian market until Dante hits this man with a running kick to the chest. Bro really had a running head start and hit this man with a flying kick. Who does he think he is, Liu Kang? He really pressed the demon back into the real world, but once he gets there, the girl tries to sneak the bunny with her gun, but gets caught. So he was looking at her and gets punched back into the demon world. This is where Dante has to solo squad while holding his breath. So he jumps to this mountain and then cuts it in half, dropping it down. Then runs back outside of there because it smells like shit. He starts pushing this demon back into there, revving his feet like a bowler.
Somebody smells like
Something, then kicks over this device that keeps the portal open, so the gate closes on this man and cuts him in half. Bro just got turned to some fruit on Fruit Ninja. It's over. Anyways, Dante turns around and we see the furry took his mask off. And honestly, bro was chopped, bro. Put it back on, bro. Just put the mask on, keep it on, bro. Don't move it again, bro. Anyways, he's trying to spam these slashes while Dante pulls up, but this man is too fast. He's dodging all of them. Unfortunately, Dante is just better and faster, so he makes it to bro, cracking him in his face. It was a hard punch too. I seen it like bounce off his face. It made like some echolocation or something. He was gonna fall all the way off the map, but Dante ran up, catching him by his necklace. Me personally, I'm trying to see his body bounce off the concrete, but that's just me. Or at least the girl, bro. One of them has to go. I'm tired of both them. But anyways, he says, "I gave you a chance to stop this, Dante, but you didn't listen." Then he cuts himself loose and falls down. In episode 8, the bunny pops a perk and transforms, but I really hate when villains come back, so I'm not even gonna cover it, okay? I lied. I'm gonna cover it, but really quickly, okay? The bunny survives but wants to spin back, so he pops an evil Percocet, turning into a monster. So he pulls up on Dante, but Dante and the girl try to dip away in a helicopter. Unfortunately though, this guy is LeBron James, or the Hulk, jumping onto the plane and stopping it. After that, he gets the blood from Dante, opening a portal to the demon world, and they had mad demons spawning in. So Dante had to turn into Super Dante, stopping him, and that's the end.
That's a decent season 1. That was a decent season 1. I want to get into it. I heard, unfortunately, it's not like following the game canon, so I had to like look for like the manga or something so I could like know all the ball knowledge. But I still think it's gonna be tough. I'm definitely gonna give it a watch. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. As always, Discord link in the description. Love you all consensually. Make sure y'all do those 3 good deeds. Yeah, it's gonna be about it for me. Peace.